Hello everyone, we are from group 5. For this time, we will to explain about translation ethic in each part, and I am MILENIA GLORIA as a second speaker, and my member AVIVA ARIANI as the first speaker, and NOVI ARIANI as the last speaker. The first time, our member AVIVA ARIANI will to explain about definition of translation ethic.
Hello everyone, I'm AVIVA AVRIANI as first speaker. Well, I will explain about translation ethic. Translation ethic have been strictly defined as the practice to keep the meaning of the source text undistorted. Robinson 2003 25. Obviously, this nation of translation ethic is too restricted as the translation is specific case is required to distort part of the meaning of the original text to live up to the audience expectation. Robinson 2003 26. B. Code of Ethics for Translation 1. Professional Conduct 2. Confidentiality 3. Competence 4. Impartiality 5. Accuracy.
Hello everyone, my name is MILENIA GLORIA. I'm as a second speaker, and I will to continue the explanation from my member AVIVA ARIANI about code of ethic for translation, which is the number 6, clarity of role boundaries, which is in this state or in this part, interpreters and translators maintain clear boundaries between their tasks as facilitator, boundaries of communication through and message transfer, and any tasks that may be undertaken by other parties involved in the assessment. And then the 7, maintaining professional relationship. In this part, interpreters and translator are responsible for the quality of their work, whether as employees, freelance participators, or contractors, with interpreting and translations ages. And then the 8, professional development. Interpreters and translators continue to develop their professional knowledge and skill. And then the last, professional solidarity, which is interpreters and translators respect and support their fellow professionals, and they uphold and the reputations and trustworthiness of the professional of interpreting and translating. Then is a recent approaches to translation. At the beginning of the 1970s, the focus wasn't the work of presses anymore. The text became the focus on translations. Nevertheless, the major linguistic trend was not broken. In 1971, Katharina Reis asserted that in real life we meet some situations where equivalence is not possible, not even desired. For example, when the target text aims to achieve a purpose or functions, there is no need to focus on equivalent. In 1977. And then the next is a plausible alteration that translation text may require. In this part, depending on the aims of the translation, the translators may to make some change in the short text by omitting some words, a process or part by making addition and by updating.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NOVI ARIANI. I'm from group 5. I'm third speaker. I will continue the explanation from my friend about possible alteration that translation text might require. While adapting a literary work to children, we need to recreate the message appropriate for their needs. For this reason, such change explained below could be made 2007. Number 1, omission. The elimination or reduction of a part of a text. 2, explanation. expansion. With this type of action, if the translator believes that there is an information which is implicit in the search text, to make it communicable for the target reader, the translator can add footnotes, glossary, or explain in the main text in order to make it easier to understand for the target reader. And then 3, updating. This is the replacement of the outdated or passionate and obscure information in the search text with modern equivalence. Next, 4, exotism. The substitution of some culture-specific words like slangs. Dialect act in the search text by equivalence in the target text. And then last, number 5, situational equivalence. If the translator thinks that there is a more familiar context than the one used in the search text, suitable one can be inserted. And the last material, reason for ordering a translation text. In Andrew Sederman and Emma Wagner's book, which is in a form of dialogue between the two research, we can find 4 reasons for ordering a translation. The reason which Sederman and Wagner cited from Geoffrey Samuelson Brown's practical guide for translators are as follows: information, publication, advertising and marketing, litigation, and text scanning and abstracting. I have already stated the aim of the translation is very important, and it determines the type of translation performed by the translator. Sederman and Wagner also highlight in their book that translation for information and the one for publication are different. In a translation for information, there is a single or just a small groups of people who want to know what the original text is about or what it says. They think that once the reader finds out what he is looking for, he won't focus on the translation or its details. So, thank you everyone and see you next time.